am Lorii Abela, your host here at Matchmaker Secrets, where we talk about love, dating, and relationships, and of course, matchmaking. I'm actually here in a convention where we had a lot of topics on different things related to relationships, to health, career, all of the different aspects of life. And I have found some beautiful couple over here. They're not a couple per se, but they're a couple in the sense is separate. We have Frode and of course Jennifer Watson. And what's your last name? I'm sorry.
Skjolingstad.
Oh, okay. Thank God I didn't even ask that earlier. I'm gonna be having a stutter. Okay. So obviously you want to make sure that people like you who are watching get the different concept from different people. If we can get something from all over the world, that will be exciting, because right now we have Jennifer, who has been in different cities in the United States, and over here we have Frode from Canada. And so, I think it's the first time I've had somebody from Canada. So welcome to tonight's show. Welcome.
Thank you.
Yes, yes. So a lot of people are already excited. So maybe we can actually start the ball rolling. So as coaches who spend time helping others grow, what have you learned about your own growth when it comes to love and connection?
As a coach, I've learned that I am ready for love and connection. So I'm blessed to assist others within their relationships and through the dynamics of who they are individually, and then yes, as a couple. And I realize that even though I am not in a relationship of my own, I am ready and prepared for it.
Good answer. My thing is that you have to know yourself first. If I don't know who I am, how would I know what I'm looking for? I need to find that one who understands me for me, and not to put on that facade of something that I'm not. So I try to go into all relationships with that openness of, this is me, please just take me as I am. And if not, it's just not right. Thank you so much. Good luck on your journey.
All right. So Jennifer, this question is for you. So I know that you haven't been dating. So do you believe that the right man will appear when it's time, or what keeps that faith strong for you?
I do. Of course, there have been many suitors along the way. And when you know, you know. And so my faith is in the knowing, and the knowing is the Spirit of God. It's by the Spirit of God that I can know, that I know, that I know. I do believe that as I develop myself and become authentically who I am, that I will attract the person who I am most suitable for. And that's what the Bible says anyway. Regarding Adam and Eve, Eve is a mate who was suitable for him. Oftentimes we get distracted with preferences and things that we want, and etc. I could go on and on about the ways that things don't measure up or out the way that we calculate them to. And it still comes down to the confidence in knowing.
Awesome. So for you, Frode, coming from Calgary, how would you describe the dating scene there? I know it's a small area, like from the rest of the whole of Canada. And what makes it unique compared to other places?
Well, I can't speak for other places.
All right, got it.
I don't date outside my boundaries, or shall we say a limited term. If I want to meet a lady, I want to meet face to face, because how else will you get to know that person? You can read them, you understand them, just the little body movements on how they interact with your questions, and that you can get a good idea on whether or not there is a connection. And but in the general dating site, I think everyone is struggling today because of the online business. You get the 30-second value, and people go into that 30-second swipe left, right, whatever it is, and they tend to take that into their relationships. A lot of my friends are dating, but then, if they do hook up or get married, it's done within a couple months. And it comes back to me with that understanding on, well, do you know who you are first before you know what you're looking for? The dating scene in Canada, or in Calgary, Western Canada, is, I think, the same everywhere else. We're trying to find something that we want or need. But again, if you don't know who you are, how do you know what you get when you got it?
That's right. So when you meet someone new, doesn't necessarily mean like, they're the person for you, but what usually catches your attention first? Is it their energy, their mindset, or the way they carry themselves?
All three in that order.
All right.
I think there's always an attraction first for a guy. Why else would you swipe left or right? Or even if you're at the mall and you see that one, what drives you to kind of just go in and initiate that hello? Once you've done that, it's the connection, it's the energy, it's the, again, knowing themselves enough to know me for us to truly communicate.
All right. So do you think finding love is more about timing or being emotionally ready when it finally shows up?
For me, it's when you're emotionally ready. If you're not, if you don't, again, I fall back on the same thing. If you don't know yourself, how can you be ready? I know in my life, I've been ready different times, and each time I was ready, women just showed up, in the sense of you are a good match, you're a good match. But then situations happened where it couldn't continue. And so if you're not ready for it, you can't get it.
I like that. It's like, that's what I teach my clients. You said, okay, it's raining women. Okay.
Well, not quite raining, but
Yeah.
I agree. Yes, I do think that it's a divine appointment when you have both at the same time.
I like that. I've never heard that before. So I've interviewed a lot of people, and then that's a wonderful thing because, like, if you're like spiritual or like you believe in something that about their universe or whatever, like you just have faith. And that if that's your faith, that's your faith. Because like one time somebody asked me, like, that's what I learned from the Catholic religion. The man will appear, and she was asking me that. So the mere fact that she's asking me that states that she doesn't believe it. And so like I told her, like, if you don't believe it, it's not gonna happen, no matter what you do, because like that's how you perceive it.
To that, I would say, where is your faith?
That's right. That's right.
What do you do with your faith?
Mm-hmm.
Faith is not something for me to hold on to and keep to myself. I believe that we're required to exercise our faith, and that's what we should be doing in the meantime.
I like that. Okay, all right. Every time that I have, coaches as guests, like, I get some nuggets and ahas as well for me because, like, obviously, like, that's something that I can carry for all those people who are, like, coming to me so that I can help them. But thank you so much for being over here. For those people who are watching, just letting you know that if you're single or wondering how to navigate love, or if you are a couple who have been successful, I'm sure you have a lot of nuggets to share. And if you are a professional in love, dating, and a relationship industry, and also matchmaking, just give me a holler because I want you to be over here together with us, sharing whatever you have to the community and helping a lot of singles because, like, obviously, like, we want to help as many people as we can. So thank you again for being over here. Then we'll see you again. Take care.